Oh, back at it with this bike, and the plastics look like ass. I want to run a taillight on here, but can't do that if it's flopping like this. Plastic's been cut on both ends of the number plates. I mean, got a whole plastic set, but it's meant for a CRF70, and this is an XR70. So it comes with a gas tank and new seat, because definitely this thing is shot. So let's see if we can actually get the CRF70 plastics to mount on an XR70. Let's go. Alright, so I guess I'll show you the differences between the CRF70 and the XR70. Obviously some of this thing's been molested and butchered, but whatever. Let's look at the front fender. On the front fender, it looks like this is more narrow on the front on the CRF70 than the XR70. And this groove is a lot deeper. This one, from side to side, they look pretty similar, besides this divot here. This one doesn't have it back there, or wider in the rear of the CRF70 fender compared to the rear, where it just gets a little bit more narrow. So that's the front fenders. this is the CRF70's front number plate. Mine never came with one, so that's out of the question. Fender to fender, well, side plastics, whatever you want to call it, whatever the proper term is. But there's more detail, more edges, and this one just has one little divot in there. You can obviously see there's a big difference between this one and this one. You can already see slight differences. The bolt holes are positioned differently. It's a bit more slanted. This one's still a little bit more straight up, but this one is more slanted. Right here, this one, right here where the seat goes, it sticks out more of the plastic. And this one is a little bit more in. Right about the back here, you can see that this is more square. This is a little bit more narrow and more round. I mean, this is also eBay, so whatever. Front. Seats right here. Let's take off this shower cap looking cover. I'm pretty sure this isn't the stock seat. I'm pretty sure the XR's stock have lower seats, but this one's all banged up. So that's why it looks similar to this one. This is definitely aftermarket, but compared my old one to the new one, flip it upside down. Yeah, I think these are both aftermarket. Definitely aftermarket. About the same, but this one's in better condition. Side number plates. I have no idea what was going on here. They like cut this around. This side was even worse. They cut it even more. But this one looks a little bit more modern. Has more area. Definitely more area. Now for the rear fenders. I have no idea why that was cut by the previous one. I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure this is longer. I'm trying to line up the bolt holes. Definitely a little bit longer. This is more wider, and this is more narrow. This one has more of a hump to it. This one has a slight curve, but goes a little bit more down. This one just droops down more. So I guess that'll be the differences of the XR70 and the CRF70 plastics. Now, will the plastics fit on the XR70? I'm gonna find out. I guess before we put the plastics in on the bike, I gotta wire this up because I lost the key to it, so I had to bypass it, but I'd rather have a key just in case. Honda key, genuine. well, it's done. Looks 100 times better than what it did originally. I will say though, according to the forums, they said that the frame itself and the rears are a lot wider, and that what they said is actually true. I had to stretch this thing on here to each end, which as you can see, there's already stretch mark from trying to push it down and force the holes to line up, and then I was able to put the bolts in. But other than that, it looks 100 times better. Definitely recommend it. Just if you're gonna go with Honda CRF70 plastics, definitely recommend getting the tall seat with it and the gas tank, because as I already showed you, there's a lot of differences between the plastics and all the other stuff on the XR70 versus CRF70. So like I said, if you're going to get the CRF70 plastics and put it on an XR70, you're going to need the seat and the gas tank with it. Hopefully this gave somebody an idea on how to do it. I've been looking all over online for the information. No one can really give me a clear answer, so here's a video about it. Looks 100 times better. Way better. Yeah. I definitely gotta put like a cover over this. This thing looks ugly. Other than that, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps somebody with their CRF70 conversion on XR70. Thanks for watching. Oh, shit. Probably didn't get a good view of that. Oh well.